Hello all and welcome to Crochet Designs. My name is Mary, coming to you with breathe, a very special video vlog indeed. Today's video vlog is all about the Australian Sheep and Wool Show that happened on the weekend. I'm very sad it's over. Once a year, the Australian Sheep and Wool Show happens in Bendigo, Victoria, here in Australia, and it is one of the biggest shows in the world, according to the Spruker, in the sheep shed. And I watched some shearers shear some sheep, and it was so much fun. And I watched dogs rounding up sheep, and I did all sorts of things this year that I didn't do last year because someone took ill around 11:30, 12 on Friday morning and missed the rest of the show, as you do when you're sick. I booked a hotel just to go and sleep in. But anyway, moving right along. Let's talk about this year. The Australian Sheep and Wool Show 2025 was, I have to say, on a Friday for the first day of the show, was the busiest I have seen that show in years. We are talking way before the time when we were all indoors, and we won't talk about that. But it was so busy, just too busy. It was not normal busy, too busy. And it was okay. It's great for Bendigo. It's great for the sheep show, great for the farmers, the yarn dyers, the store holders, whoever was there, the food people, everyone. It was great for everyone. So I was very impressed that it was busy. But you know me, guys, me and crowds, we just don't get along. We really don't. And so I did have to go outside and spend some time outside of the sheds. And it was every shed you went to or every tent you went to, no matter where you went, it was busy. It was just, I don't know. Anyway, it was great. It was really good. And don't forget, guys, I did create this gorgeous little piece specifically for that show. And I was very naughty keeping a secret from you, making the squares on our lives. Oh, by the way, guys, if you don't watch our lives, we have a live at 10 a.m. Saturday mornings and 4 p.m. Wednesday afternoons, Melbourne, Australia time. Marry that up with your country. And every week we talk about things that are new. Sometimes I talk about nothing, really. But most of the times we're talking about what we're creating throughout the week here on the channel, and we are always creating. You will always see a tutorial once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, sometimes 4, depending on how busy we are. Yeah. And what I was doing with this little lady here, I was creating the squares for the dress. We're going to talk about her a little bit later as part of a surprise. And if you are new to our channel and don't know what surprises are, first thing you need to do is subscribe to the channel. Because to be a part of the surprise, you must be a subscriber. It's an absolute must. Like, share those videos. These aren't a must, but as long as you are a subscriber on the channel, you can be a part of our surprise. What's a surprise, I hear you ask? It's like a giveaway. We don't use the word giveaway. It's to get rid of all the nasties and keep the important crafters in. The people who love yarn, the people who love to craft, and the people whom are our subscribers here on Crochet Designs. Now, before we do anything, I'm going to get a little serious. Me? Serious? Wonders will never cease. Now, I'm a little serious about supporting our local farmers and our yarn dyers and our small store holders. I'm a little serious on that because at the end of the day, if we don't support them, they can't give to us and we can't create for you. So I really, really believe in supporting our store holders and, more importantly, supporting our farmers, because they are the guys and gals out there, gals if you will, who are looking after those beautiful sheep who are producing beautiful yarn just for me to produce just for you. It's like a circle, isn't it? It just goes around and around and around. So I'm really serious on supporting our farmers, and you guys know how serious I can be. She's so naughty, guys. She is so naughty. But that's okay. That's okay. That's just me. You know who I am. You know what I'm like. I'm not just a creator and a crafter. I like to have a bit of fun with my channel. That's what I do. Anyway, moving right along, let's talk about what we purchased at the show. And we're going to start with our gorgeous farmers. So we're starting with Tandy's yarn, which is Tarnd Worn Court. That's what it's short for. And the wonderful Tom, oh, there he is. Gorgeous, isn't he wonderful? The wonderful Tom did see me. He was very, very busy. We didn't even have much time to talk, to be fair. He was so busy. Like I said, it was such a busy year for the sheep show. Busier than normal, yeah? Now, I already purchased this particular colour here, which is called the Cider House Red. I purchased this in a couple of weeks ago at Coburg when we had the Fibre Fest there. But because I hadn't planned for this one, because this is, and I'll tell you again, I did this a while back, it's 70% Polworth wool. I have to read it, sorry guys, and 30% silk. Now you guys know I love the Polworth wool, but Tom at Coburg showed me this one with the silk in it, and I hadn't planned for it that day. So I purchased it and took it home and thought, now what am I going to make with it? And then I thought about what to make, and I thought it's not going to make it, so I need to buy 2 more of the red, or the Cider House Red, and 4 of the natural. So there you go. And that was with the wonderful Tom, and there he is again, from Tandy Farms. And we have actually, if you didn't know this, guys, done an interview with him in the past. I will leave a link to that interview, very first link you see in the description box down below. You can check out that interview and have a little listen to the Tandy Farm and their yarn. So that was the wonderful Tom from Tarnd Worn Court. And the next farm I'm going to talk about is the wonderful Jim from Bellevue Park Farm. Get excited, guys. Yes, get excited. And there's a picture. Oh, don't you love it? He decided to grab a photo with me for this particular video, and he was very happy to do so. And if you didn't remember, guys, around Father's Day last year, or just before Father's Day, we created these gorgeous fingerless gloves that you see right here using Bellevue Park yarn, if you will. And Jim was very, very good at helping me choose colours. I give him credit last year. He helped me out with the colours, and he's helped me out again. And for both farmers, I chose 6 skeins of yarn. And for Jim's colours, one of his colleagues there, his name is Curtis, helped me choose some colours here today. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, as you know, I already had one of these left in stock from the fingerless gloves, so I have a spare over there, which has nothing to do with the show. That's just one that I had in stock. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 are going to be part of a project for Father's Day again this year. So keep that in mind, guys. It won't be the same as those fingerless gloves, but it will be a project. Keep that in mind. So I bought those 4 skeins, and then I bought 2, which is 4-ply. And I've decided that I got, at the last moment, I got some information that my neighbour next door had a baby over the weekend. So I'll be creating something gorgeous for her. So very excited about that, to use Jim's yarn from Bellevue Park Farm. And also, whilst I was there at the stand, this happened. Would you look at that? The 2 young fellas, Jim is one and Curtis is the other. And as you can see, they had a pair of socks each on, and what they did was they split the socks in half, and one wore one from the other pair and one wore one from the other pair, and they wore 2 different socks. So there you go. As you do. But they were a lot of fun, as you see right there. Fantastic young fellas. They love their yarn. They love their farm. They love what they do. So it's very exciting. And get this, guys, whilst I was there, I wished I'd taken a photo of it. I don't think I did. If I did, I'll pop it up now. I did take a photo. I just remembered this particular piece that you see right here, the wonderful Jim created. Yes, and also young Curtis, who was there at the time, was also learning to crochet as well. So the farmers themselves, they create this yarn, but they knit and they crochet. And I know for a fact that the young Tom from Tarnd Worn Court also knits as well. So moving right along to the next farmer, something a little different. So we're going to talk about something a little different. Like I said, Collins honey. What? What did I do? I don't just always focus on yarn. As unusual as it seems, I don't always focus on yarn. Now, Collins honey, I went into a tent and saw this beautiful honey, and I know that my son loves honey. I bought a second one for my daughter, but she's not a grand lover of it, so I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. I'm so selfish. But there you go. This is a beautiful honey that I got from Collins Honey. Now, if you didn't know Collins Honey, which I'm sure you didn't because neither did I, you might know. You never know. They are a third generation honey farmers, if you will. They call themselves farmers, bee farmers, if you will. And the young couple that you see right there are currently the ones managing and working on the bee farm, if you will. You can call it a bee farm or whatever you want to call it, yeah. And they supply all over Bendigo, and now they supply to me. It is the pure honey straight from the bee. Do yourselves a favour, guys. Purchase straight from the farmer. And there you go. So moving on to some of our regulars, as you know, I purchased quite a few items from the wonderful Maximoo Yarns. And this year, not only did he actually introduce some solids, he also did this. Ta-da! A photo of the young fella himself, up and coming in the business. He's doing such a good job, and he's actually made some beautiful colours, as you can see right here. This particular colour is called Deep Freeze. I love this one. This really, I just couldn't help it when I saw this. This is the one I wanted, and I was so excited to see that he had actually introduced the beautiful solid colours as well. And I will be creating something beautiful on the channel using these three colours. Get excited now, guys. When I say I'm creating on the channel, it doesn't mean I'm doing them all this week. Yeah, this is impossible. I'm good at what I do. I'm not a genius, okay? So I will be creating. It'll take some time, and I will let you know when things are coming up, and I will also let Maximu and all the other yarn people that I purchased from today know when it's coming up. So there you go. And that was the wonderful Max from Maximu Yarns. Very, very gorgeous yarn. And one of my other regulars is Mel from Changling Yarns. And this is the gorgeous yarn I purchased from Mel Simply Divine. Oh my gosh, look at those colours. Look how bold they are. Now, this particular colour is called Southern Lights. Now, Mel just didn't supply me with the colour. She supplied me with this. Ta-da! Another photo. So we're doing well with photos this year. This is the lovely Mel and her beautiful yarn, the Southern Lights yarn. And it, by the way, is a super wash merino for this particular one. We'll talk about the others a little bit later. I forgot to mention that. We'll talk about that again later. But beautiful Mel from Changling Yarns. I've been purchasing from her for quite some, I don't even know, so many years. On and off. There are times where I do purchase, sometimes I don't, but most of the times I do. And the wonderful, lovely Mel, there she is again. That is her beautiful yarn called Southern Lights. Another young yarn dyer that I purchased from is the lovely Fluff and Nonsense. Now, this is only my second purchase with her, but I love the name. I just cannot go past that name. It's such a cute name. And she also allowed me to do this as well. What? Look at that. We got a photo of the gorgeous Fluff and Nonsense on our second purchase. That's great, isn't it? Now, I've got to tell you, I always mess up the name of this yarn. Now, it is called, are you ready? 75% superwash blue-faced Leicester? I say Leicester, but I think it's Leicester. And 25% nylon. It is sock yarn. Sock yarn. We have some sock yarn. Now, let me see. 4-ply sock yarn from the lovely Fluff and Nonsense. We will be creating something on the channel using this yarn, maybe, or some of the other sock yarn. What? There's more? Well, there's only these two from Fluff and Nonsense. I decided to purchase from a few different people so that I can share the love. But this is the beautiful colours. That look at these colours. Simply Divine, Simply Divine. Don't forget, guys, remember everyone I speak about on the channel today, their details will be in the description box down below, and you can click on their links, go straight to their, wherever it is they are, website, Instagram, Facebook, wherever it is that they are, that's where you can purchase from. And that was a lovely Fluff and Nonsense. I love that name. Next on our list is a new lady. Now, I purchased from this particular lady. Let's call her Kathy because that's her name. Now, I purchased from this particular lady because I asked a friend, I want to create some socks. Do you know of anyone that I can purchase from that, you know, has some gorgeous yarn? And she mentioned Kathy's Fibres. Now, I purchased from Kathy's Fibres. First, I purchased one skein, or I was going to purchase one skein, and then I spotted something else and thought, oh my gosh, look at this. Now, let's talk quickly about the skein that I did purchase. Look at that. Simply Divine. Now, this is called Macy, and it is a superwash merino sock yarn. Gorgeous. I love it so much. And this one here is called Stained Glass. Don't you love it? And it is stained glass, but it's got sparkles in it. So exciting. And this one here is called Denim. And they are all superwash merino. Well, this one's called Stellina. Hang on. It's superwash merino Stellina. What's this one? Same thing. Superwash merino Stellina. And what's this one? Just superwash merino. So that Stellina means, obviously it means a sparkle, I'm guessing, I hope it is. Please let me know, Kathy, if that's wrong. But otherwise, these are the three skeins I bought for sock yarn. What is going on with sock yarn this year? What is going on? We'll talk about that later. And let's move on to our next purchase. And my next purchase was from Little Woollie Makes. Now, I've purchased from her many times before. She has a shop over in Hastings. If you are ever in Hastings, go visit her there. I've also left her information of the shop in a description box down below, and you can check that out. But once again, I purchased sock yarn again. What is going on this year with sock yarn? All right, let's talk about that real quickly. It is fine sock yarn. This one is called, I don't know. It's OIR, which I'm assuming would be or could be our, but it's got like a little hyphen thingy up the top. So it's there. And this one here is called Mantis. Look at that. What? Got some mixed colours in there and a solid colour. What's going on with the socks this year? What is going on? That is from Little Woollie Makes. If you want to purchase that, you can also go to her details in the description box down below as well. So there you go. And that is the yarn that I purchased. Now, you've seen something different, which was the honey. You've seen the yarn. Now, you guys know I love buttons, and I love push my buttons, and I love to sing it every time I purchase from her. It's one of those things, and I seem to be having a theme lately of purchasing buttons with cats on them. Now, you know I'm a grand cow lover. I love cow, moo moo moo. I love them. I love the cows. I love them, love them. Dogs are my second favourite animal, and cats are my third. We have a cat theme happening lately. I wonder why. So there you go. Beautiful cat buttons. We will be creating something on the channel where I will be making with cat buttons. And you know I like novelty buttons, like these beautiful buttons that you see right here. These guys here are love hearts. I purchased novelty buttons just for fun. And push my buttons. I've purchased the beautiful cat buttons from her. Very exciting. And that's the buttons. Now, you know I buy buttons every time I go to the show. I purchase buttons. And last but not least, and I left this for last because I wanted to talk about it. Now, it's the gorgeous Shelly husband. She is fantastic. I see her every year in the same stand at the Australian Sheep and Wool Show, and I'm trying to find that page. If you haven't seen her, I didn't get a photo. I wished I had. But if you haven't seen her, this is the lovely Shelly husband. And guess what? These are her books that she has out already. She's not a newbie. She's been around. You must check her work out and her books. And in her books, she has so much. And what caught my eye was maths. the numbers, get your count right when you are creating anything, let alone garments. Get your maths right, guys. Go out and do yourselves a favor. Purchase this beautiful book from the beautiful Shelly husband, a very well-deserved designer. And there you go. Real quickly, I'm going to show you the items I purchased on from the actual shop itself. Now, I bought 4 of these, and I really only needed 2, to be fair. I only need, there's 4 of them, right? Let's just put them there. That's the colour you see, the second colour you see in the dress. So I actually ran out, and here's a bit of a trivia. I ran out of that second colour, and I ran out of it about 9 squares before I was finished. And I panicked. I thought, what am I going to do? If I put another one in different dye lot, it's going to be noticed. But guess what? These are the little tips and tricks that you can do when you're creating something. All of the front and most of the back are the same dye lot, except at the back, this row right here is a different dye lot that I borrowed from a friend. Okay, a friend of mine, I rang her and said, oh, help me. And she did. So the back row of these squares right here are all in a different dye lot, and 2 squares under the arm on this side and 3 squares under the arm on the left are the different dye lot. So you can use a different dye lot if you get really stressed and you need to, but just pop them in a hidden spot so no one can see that you've used a different dye lot. A little bit of a tip there. I don't know why I told you that, but there you go. Now, I bought 4 of these. I only needed 2. I don't know why I bought 4, but there you go. Something to think about for later. And also, I purchased these 2 items here. Actually, this colour here was, and still is, stone. I've worked with this on the channel before. It is 8-ply DK weight, 3 weight, yeah. And then this one here is Ghost, and this one is Shadow. These are just for my stock because I'm running low on. And there you go. And for fun, I'll show you this cotton first so you can see it. I purchased 5, I'm pretty sure. 5 skeins of 8-ply purple. It's called Pale Lilac. How gorgeous is this colour? Simply divine. I love, love, love. I purchased 5 skeins of that for a pattern towards the end of the year this year, which we'll talk about then. But in the meantime, I'm rushing through this because you guys know I purchased from Bendigo Woollen Mills. And I'm rushing through this because I wanted to show you other yarn they have at the mills. At the back, they have like a back room. And this back room, it stores yarn that are specials, if you will. And this one here I purchased. It is a 5-ply brush strokes hand-dyed yarn, okay? And I bought 10 of these. Look at the colours in here. I hope you can see them. I see purples, I see browns, I see blues, I see a little bit of speckles, I see solids, I see mixed. I loved it. And so I bought, sorry about the crinkle, I bought 10 of these, okay? And I bought 10 of these because I'm going to create something gorgeous with them. It may not be something that goes on the channel, however, but it will be something that will be on my website. You will see it in the future. But real quickly, going to show you, these are the outfits I wore. As you know, I wore the dress with the fingerless gloves. I wore that on Friday. Gorgeous. You saw it in the promo, so we're going to move that along. Now, this is the outfit I wore on Saturday. And if you didn't know this, guys, here we go. Check this little guy out here. I should say little girl because it's mini me. It's supposed to be mini me. And one of our lovely subscribers, Marty from the UK, created this. He sent it to me and he created it in honor of that cardigan that I made. And you want to hear something funny? He created this when we first talked about that particular sweater, or cardigan, I should say, that you see right there. Isn't it gorgeous? I love that cardigan so much. It is one of my favorite cardigans that I've made for a long time, actually. I could say it's one of my favorites. And it's a basic stitch, and we'll talk about that later. But look at that. He created it, and he created everything exactly the same. That's the back of the cardigan, and that's the front. He created it the same as what you see up there now on the screen. And that particular cardigan I call the Sunshine Bright cardigan. It's gorgeous. There will be a written pattern on my website for that cardigan. Okay, just to keep in mind, this is when we talk about mini me on my live, this is what we talk about. That's the outfit we talk about. And get this, I'm pretty much wearing the black shoes and the blue jeans as I wore 2 years ago when I first bought the cardigan out. And here's the third outfit I wore. And as you know, I've worn this particular vest on our lives many, many times before, so you have seen it. We created this for a Halloween vest a few years ago, and there's the original Halloween vest. But I couldn't really work the black on the channel, so I made it in this particular colour. So now I have two of them. So now I have two. And that's the three outfits that I wore at the weekend. Now, the reason I'm showing you the outfits is because this particular one, which I created the matching fingerless gloves for, does not have a name. Now, this is where you guys come in. And this is what I talked about earlier on in the video vlog about a surprise. And we are going to do, and this is the exciting part, a surprise, the naming of our beautiful dress that you see right here, so that I can get it up on the website as a written pattern. Very exciting. And for the person who names this particular dress will win this. Ta-da! There you go, guys. Check it out. We're going to start off with the beautiful Bendigo Woolen Mills 8-ply luxury or DK weight luxury wool. It is beautiful and soft. Now, this is called Stone. They are both the same dye locked, so you can get a lot of use out of that. That's 400 grams worth of yarn altogether. Gorgeous. Now, that's, remember, the second round that you saw in the dress, or that you see right here in the dress, if that matter, the second round in the dress, I needed to use 1 1/4 skeins. I didn't buy enough, but you have enough if you want to make a second round in your dress, if you want to make the dress in the future. So there you go. And over here, we have Shadow. I've used this color on the channel many times before. It's a beautiful gray and it's gorgeous and I love it. I meant to stock my stash. I did, and I had some spare. So there you go. Don't you love it? Don't you love it? So further down here, we have our sock yarn. Get excited, guys. We're creating socks on the channel. So whoever wins this sock yarn will get to create their very own socks. And apparently one skein makes 1 pair of socks. So you have 3 pairs of socks here that you can make. So there you go. Now, Kathy, she's one of the newest store holder that I've purchased from. This is the first time I've purchased from her, Simply Divine. I've left some of her yarn with me. You get to have the spare, which is fantastic. And these two were from Little Woollies Makes over in Hastings. And these are the 2 sock yarns I purchased from her. And, of course, the beautiful Shelly husband's new book. How exciting. If you win, you get this beautiful new book as well. So these are the items that are for you if you decide to name the dress. And I love the name that you give me. Plus, right here, right there should be a packet of Tim Tams. Our famous biscuits here in Australia. Cookies, whatever you want to call them. It should be sitting right here, but I don't have any in stock. I'm trying to avoid having them. And also there should be like a little love heart with a fridge magnet on it. That usually I give away with all my giveaways as well. So there you go. Name the dress and you win the prize. Good luck all. Simply gorgeous. Don't you love it? Now, you know, guys, I never just go to the Australian Sheep and Wool Show and say that's the end of that. No, sometimes I like to give away a surprise, and those beautiful items will be given to the winner of the person who names this dress with matching fingerless gloves. I don't know why I felt drop there, but anyway, it doesn't matter. And so all your job to do now is to name the dress. You get 1 entry. You've got till this Friday, the 25th of July, a very short time to name the dress, and you will win that gorgeous surprise. Now, I forgot to add a pack of Tim Tams, but there will be a pack of Tim Tams in it as well. So keep that in mind. You'll be getting a pack of Tim Tams, our famous Tim Tams, our biscuit or our cookie, whatever you want to call it, that we have here in Australia. I always give it away with my surprises, and you'll be getting a pack of that as well. But this beautiful dress, all you need to do is name it with its matching fingerless gloves as a set. And when you name that dress, I will choose 1 person only. You get 1 entry. You must be a subscriber, and you need to name the dress by 10 a.m. on the 25th of July, which is this Friday. very, very exciting. So there you go, guys. That's pretty much it. Now, some of the yarns I didn't go through where they were superwash merino or super fine and all that jazz. I didn't go through all of them. That's something that you could do by heading over to the farmer or the yarn dyer or the stall holder, if you will. Question them. If you want any one of these yarns that you saw today, if you just want to go over and check out their gear, check it out. If you want to go and have a chat with them, that's okay too. I'm sure they'll be happy to hear from you. Don't forget, guys, if you want to be a part of the surprise, you must answer the question. Remember, it's one answer per person, must be a subscriber. Need to answer it by 10 a.m. on the 25th of July, which is this Friday coming, which I will do a video vlog announcing the winner that afternoon as well. So there you go. That's pretty much it, guys. Thank you very much for joining us. I want to thank the lovely farmers and the yarn dyers and the stall holders that I visited at the Australian Sheep and Wool Show for being patient and wonderful with me, as they usually are. Thank you very much for joining us. My name is Mary and this is Wow Crochet Designs. Ciao for now. Try to be good. Bye all.